Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we are out on Jensen Trails, and we're in a little bit of a different setup this time. Now, as you can see, we're in a basically brand new Chevy 3500 dually. The mod itself is not brand new, but it is based on the latest generation of Silverado 3500. The trailer that we're using is also a little bit different, because normally, on this map, and when we do these little recoveries, we would use a pull-behind trailer, and we would recover a vehicle by pulling it onto that. This time, though, the vehicle that we're recovering is a little bit larger, and the vehicle in question is actually an old military truck that needs to be brought back to the garage so it can be fixed and sold. So without any further ado, we're going to fire this thing up, get on out to where that truck is, and then we're going to get it back to town somehow. Or I should say get it onto the trailer somehow, because I know how we're going to get it back to town. I mean, we're going to get it back to town using the trailer, but as far as getting it up on the trailer, that's going to be an adventure. Now, we're going to have to see what the best way to go is going to be, and I think it's going to actually be to go left, and then go left and take the upcoming right. So let's try not to go out into the woods right out of the gate. That would probably be a good situation to avoid. This thing is definitely quick, it's got a lot of power, it's got a lot of torque, but because of where we're going, I actually put the off-road gearbox in it, which is probably going to help keep the speeds a little bit more in check. I really like this kind of ice blue color as well. It's kind of a darker, like, ice blue. I really dig it. Throwing it in high real quick. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, the map that we are using right now is Jensen Trails, and to give you a little bit of background on this map, if you're not familiar, this is currently a work-in-progress map by Dubs, and Dubs is putting in a bunch of effort, literally just about around the clock, to get this map finished for you guys, and once it's done, I will, of course, be linking to it in the description box down below, and we will have more videos on this map letting you guys know that it is out when it's finally done. But this is one of Dubs' most heavily detailed, most realistic maps that they've ever made, and that's not to say that their previous maps were not detailed. I mean, all of Dubs' maps are insanely highly detailed. It's just every time Dubs makes a new map, they take it even farther on that level of detail. Come on, scramble for traction, let's go! I put these Pitbull tires on here for a reason, because I didn't want to get bogged down. Come on, let's go! Yeah, once this thing has some grip and it can really, you can really wring out the power, then it will go. It's just sometimes you just got to make sure you don't enter an area with too much wheel speed. All right, so are we making this left or the next left? No, we're staying directly ahead and then staying to the right of the fork and then going through the swamp and then out the other side. Kind of an odd route, but I'm sure it'll work out in the long run. Here we go. Easy. Cool thing about this truck is that it also has adjustable rear air suspension, so it's got airbags that you can inflate or deflate depending on how much weight you have on the trailer. And depending on how much suspension sag we get once we put the military truck up on the trailer, we may or may not activate those airbags. Finding some decent grip here in the mud. I'm actually really impressed. I didn't think we were going to be able to find this much grip in the mud. I am going to go ahead and preemptively winch to that tree, though, because I want to make sure that we don't bog ourselves down too bad. Because if we do bog ourselves down really bad, it's not going to be a good time. It's genuinely not going to be a good time. Let's ease it on through. Come on. Working the wheel back and forth just a little bit. I want to see if I can get a little more dug into the surface. There we go. And disconnect. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Full beans, let's go. We're almost there. I mean, I've been looking at the locator this entire time, and I'm like, it can't be that much farther. But this map will deceive you in a way, because this map will make you think that it's not all that far away, to wherever you're going. And you can even look at the size of the map and be like, oh, it's not that big, nah, whatever. And then you get into the tasks, and then you're like, oh, so there is a lot more to this than I actually thought right out of the gate. So don't necessarily always judge a map by its sheer size. Oh? We got a little bit of a camp/trailer area? Is that? Oh, there it is. There's the ANK. Yo, this is wild. Look at that. Yo, that's amazing. That is so freaking cool. That is so freaking cool, dude. I love that. Okay, So not only are we here to recover this ANK, we're basically like giving it a new life pretty much. We're like pulling it out of this like, you know, out from between those trailers and giving it basically like a new place to go. You know, we're going to take it to town and fix it. All right, let's put those ramps down. But after we do that, or I should say before we do that, let's see if we can get this trailer a little bit more level, because it is not level right now. Or at least it wasn't level. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Level. Level-ish. That's good enough. Down. Detach. Okay. Now, the first part of my plan is now complete. So, we're going to back up to where the ANK is, because I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that's going to say, well, why don't you just drive the ANK? It's broken. It's completely broken. So, if it didn't start and it was completely broken, how would I be able to drive it onto the trailer? Come on, there we go. All right, now what we got to do is we've got to get this thing lined up to where it's basically center with the trailer. And you know what? I'm moving this scout. This scout is exactly where I need to be. I don't know whose scout this is, but I'm going to leave the keys in it because I feel bad about the fact that I had to move it, but I had to do what I had to do. All right, you're going to come with me once again. Oh, we might actually have to scoot that trailer up a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be a little too close. That's fine. That's fine. I wasn't totally sure where we were going to put everything, and now that I see it, I'm like, yeah, we should probably scoot that forward a little bit. All right, scoot you up. Let's move it around just a little to where the ramps are touching the ground, or at least try to get the ramps on the ground. Okay, detach again. Ramps are still on the ground, so as long as we line it up correctly, this will work. Because what I'm going to do is pull the truck to where it's mostly lined up with the trailer, then switch into, like, basically couple the truck and trailer again, and then trailer winch the ANK up onto the trailer itself. All right, you're coming with me. And then we just got to drive the truck in a way to where it's somewhat centered. And we're basically there. Okay, cool. Now we can hook up to the trailer again and actually begin the winching process. So let's back it up. I can't see anything with all that smoke. And close enough. Okay, so now here's where things get a little interesting. So, oh, perfect. Okay, so you're gonna come this way. Not bad. I need you a little bit over to the side. I need you a little bit over to the side. A little bit over to the side. Come on. Need you to nudge yourself that direction. Come on. Yep. There it is, dude. Oh, that's one for the Recoveries album for sure. Yo, that went so well. I don't know if I've ever had an actual vehicle load up go that smooth before. Although I say that and then it like plummets into the front of my trailer, but I'm not going to worry about that. All right, we're going to strap it down, and then now we're going to bring the ramps up, and I think we may need to activate those airbags. Although I wonder if I unpack it, I wonder if I can get it to like roll back a little bit. Probably not. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to risk it falling off. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to bump up the rear suspension and give ourselves just a little bit more load-bearing capacity back there. And then now we're going to make our way back to town. I mean, that was probably one of the simplest vehicle load-ups I've ever had. Now we just got to make sure that we don't flip it off of the side because, I mean, look at it. It's a lot. It's not a small load whatsoever. And especially considering the fact that it is by far the highest, center of gravity I've basically ever hauled with this this Chevy. We're going to have to be pretty careful. So I think the best way to go is actually going to be to go back the way we came. Although, we're going to have to swing real wide. Well, actually, I think left. Now, granted, I don't have that entire area uncloaked yet, but I think going left is going to be the best way, actually. So, yeah, easy there, bud. Dude, that thing is getting so... It's already leaning left and right constantly. I'm gonna have to be so careful with it. Let me go over to the right. Easy. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I'm just trying to avoid the mud. Trying not to completely, like, destroy myself, like, right on the return trip. I'm gonna put it in high and just leave it there. That way, I can eliminate the auto just kind of gear hunting up and down. Now, I know somewhere around here there's a bridge, and if we... Okay, we're gonna actually go... We're gonna go directly straight on. Yep, directly straight ahead. Don't unbalance that too much. Don't unbalance it too much. Come on. Good, 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 good. There it is. And now we should honestly be able to... I'm actually going to put it in auto mode and see if it'll just keep itself in 6th and just stay there. I think it can. I think it can keep itself in 6th and stay there all the way back consistently, as long as we don't run into either deep mud or really steep hills. I mean, even if we, you know, were to run into either one of those things, I mean, mud would be a little sketchy, but, I mean, steep hills, we could just put it in, you know, put it in high and it'd be fine. Do not turn left there. If you turn left there, you will, in fact, seal your doom and the doom of your haul. We're actually staying in 6th in auto mode up the hill. I'm impressed with that. I mean, I'm sure it's because I've got the maximum performance tune on the engine, but still... Even trucks with a lot of power will sometimes still gear hunt in the auto mode. This thing's got some really well set up gearing. It really does. Now, this road should get us all the way back to the paved road that takes us back to town. But that doesn't mean that we get to, be, you know, like, all chill and relaxed about it. That just means we have to keep our eyes out for any other obstacles that Dubs may have left in our path. Because Dubs likes to do that. Dubs likes to make you think, when Dubs makes maps, Dubs likes to make you, likes to make you think that, you're all chill and all the big obstacles are over and it's no big deal, and then you come around a corner and it's like, oh, I wasn't even remotely expecting that, and Dubs is like, yep, that's why I put it there. Go over to the edge. Yep, there we go. Started leaning bad. That's why I was in high through there. I was, like, zigzagging from side to side in high to try to get it through as quickly as I possibly could. Because I was like, I'm not spending time on one side of the embankment or the other because I don't want to flip this thing off, off the trailer so close to the drop-off. Should be about there. I mean, I can see the locator. Will it stay in auto through there? Ah, no, it tried to downshift on me. Is that the main road? That's the main road! Come on! Yes, come on, dude. We are almost at the main freaking road. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh, I am so... Ooh, God. It was, like, right up on the freaking edge, dude. All right, let's go. Oh, we are almost there. I cannot wait. I am so freaking pumped to drop this thing off. This is one of those recoveries, and I know that we probably shouldn't say this because we're not there yet, but, like... All in all, this is one of those recoveries that the entire thing went smoothly. I can't think of a single part of this recovery that did not go perfectly smooth. Is it behind the garage they want it dropped off, or, like, to the side of the garage? Behind the garage. That's kind of an odd one. I mean, we could do it. It's kind of an interesting spot, though. Oh, ow! Didn't mean to do that. And... Boom! Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I definitely hope that they're able to get that thing restored. And at this point, I mean, honestly, we could probably just go ahead and unpack it, and I'm sure they'll be out in a minute to go ahead and help us roll it off the trailer. But if you guys enjoyed this recovery, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.